YouTube, what's good, guys? It's your boy T, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports, guys. And today's video is going to be on 5-0 RB targets. Yes, guys, I'm back on that. It's that time again. 5-0 RB targets. Now listen, let me give you some caveats, and make sure you smash the thumbs up button, guys, and also subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. But guys, so when I say 0 RB guy, that doesn't mean that you only draft this guy if you're doing 0 RB. If you're a robust RB guy, then you can get these guys for your flexes. So these guys can be picked up no matter what drafting strategy. These are guys that can boom. Like last year, I was on Leonard Fournette. He hit. I was on James Conner. He hit. I was on Mike Davis. He didn't hit. So, and there was a couple other guys. I think I was on Devin Singletary. There was a couple other guys that I was on that hit last year as a 0 RB target. So, guys, I'm going to give you some other guys this year that you can pick up as your first running back. You can fade the running back position and pick this guy up started in the 4th or 5th round. It just depends on how you do 0 RB. It could be hero RB. So I don't want to get too much into the strategy. I just want to give you these targets. So guys, remember again, guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content, guys. And also, guys, I do content where it is consensus because sometimes you need to know who I'm going to take as a safe pick. So don't say that I'm being safe when I give you a safe video, because I can ride you out with sleepers and you're probably gonna be like, wait, you ain't said not one top guy. You've been naming sleepers. So just want to remind people that make comments on my videos that I do safe picks too, but I'm a big sleeper guy. So let's start with no further ado. The first guy that you should pick, and this is no particular order, this guys that I like is 0 RB targets. You can get them in your later rounds. The first guy is Melvin Gordon. Yes, I said it. Melvin Gordon, guys. Melvin Gordon from the Denver Broncos. Now, listen. Javonte Williams, we all know he's very talented, and he runs really, really, really hard. I like the way he runs. But, guys, with this new era coming into the NFL, nobody's going to get 100% of the carries. It's only like 2 or 3 guys in the league right now that's getting 100% of their carries. That's Derrick Henry, that's Najee. Maybe CMC. I bet on CMC not getting all the carries this year. So, guys, you have to be careful about thinking everybody's going to be a bell cow row. No, everybody's not going to be a bell cow row. So, with the Javonte Williams, I would pick up Melvin Gordon his handcuff, because I believe that Melvin Gordon, if anything happened to Javonte, Melvin Gordon can be that guy, and we know the running back position is volatile. So you can't get mad, you can't be surprised. You just gotta have somebody stashed for your guy to to play, to keep it rolling. That's what it's about. It's not about drafting every handcuff to your guy. It's about getting guys that you can see getting opportunities that's very talented, right? There's guys out there that might get opportunities, but they only gonna be out there for 1 week because they're not super talented. So you want guys that got opportunities that the injury bug is not on him as much, and this guy could end up getting a role and win you a league, like Rashad Penny did for me. He took me to a championship. I didn't win a championship, but he took me to a championship last year. So let's move on. The second guy, and I'm big on this guy. I've been talking about this guy since last year, and I asked and again, I always preface this by, I wasn't initially on this guy that big, but a friend of mine showed me the guy, and I was like, okay, yeah, this guy's gonna be really good. And the next guy is AJ Dillon. Yes, I said it, guys, AJ Dillon. Listen. We know that A.J. Dillon had a nice role last year, and they was giving him most of the carries and using Aaron Jones to get out in space. This year, I will multiply by 2. A.J. Dillon is going to get 15 touches every game. Every game. That's his floor. He could get 20 to 25. Aaron Jones is going to get 6 to 7 passing targets every game. That's a floor. He's not going to be getting 3 or 4 carries or touches. So, guys, I think Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon can be used together, but this video is not about that. This video is about A.J. Dillon being a 0 RB target. And this guy could be a top 12 running back. Yes, I said it. A top 12 running back. So I'm picking up A.J. Dillon. Guys, this guy's 240. If you look at his metrics, it's almost the exact similar as Derrick Henry. The exact similar. So I'm not saying he gonna go and have 2,000 yard rushing yards 2 years in a row like A.J. Dillon, but he's gonna have something very similar to that. You know what I'm saying? So guys, I love A.J. Dillon. Make sure you pick him up. This guy could be a league-winning player. So I'm gonna be making more videos about A.J. Dillon and letting you know the upside of him. This is a league-winning type player right here that you can get, and you can get him in the 5th or 6th round. right? He's going after Aaron Jones. After Aaron Jones. So let's move on, guys. The next guy that you should be picking up as a 0 RB target is Devin Singletary. Yes, I said it. Devin Singletary, guys. And the reason why you should be picking up Devin Singletary, guys, is because that Devin Singletary is the only back that the last 6 weeks of last year, guys, in 2021, Devin Singletary is the last 6 games he was a RB1. I had to get that out, guys. He was a RB1. So I'm not worried about Zach Moss. The only person that's going to push Devin Singletary is James Cook. But again, that's one of the committees that I like. Both of these guys, you can start a berth, but this video is about a 0 RB target, which is Devin Singletary. And Devin Singletary, guys, is going to get all the goal line carries. I don't think James Cook is going to come in initially and take that. Only way that James Cook come in and take this workload from Devin Singletary if Devin Singletary will fumble the bag. If you start fumbling the ball, you start missing blocks and dropping passes. I don't think he's going to do all of those. He might do one of those, but he's going to be good enough to be used as a goal line role. So their 2 back committee is going to be James Cook and Devin Singletary. I love targeting any of these 2 guys, but this main video is on Devin Singletary. But James Cook can be a 0 RB target too. I said what I said. But yes, guys, I love Devin Singletary. Just look at his last 6 games. It looked wonderful. So reason why I also like him is because of this offense. Everybody is expecting Buffalo to be a top offense. And sometimes you don't have to get a guy like a Jonathan Taylor. You can get a guy that's going to be on a very, very efficient offense, and he can boom. So that's what I believe about Devin Singletary. I believe that because of the offense, that everybody's targeting Josh Allen and trying to stop Dawson Knox and Stephon Diggs and Gabriel Davis, Devin Singletary is going to be easy for him. It's going to be easy for this whole running back field. Josh Allen is not going to be having a lot of carries like he did in his last couple of years. It's going to be more for the running back. So, guys, I love Devin Singletary. Let's move on. The next guy you should be picking up, guys, and I made a lot of videos about this guy, and as long as he's healthy, I'm gonna champion this guy. And then when he gets nicks up and he goes down, then I admit, hey, I understand what I was talking about because this guy is very volatile with his injury. But it's Rashad Penny. Yes, I said it. Rashad Penny. And guys, the reason why I'm very high on Rashad Penny is what he did in his last 6 games. He had 1 dud game in his last 6 games. The rest of them was RB1. I'm talking about, I think like 3 of them was the RB1. He even beat Jonathan Taylor out a couple games. So I love Rashad Penny playing on the Pete Carroll offense. Now listen, a lot of you talking about Kenneth Walker. Now listen, let's go back. You got Rashad Penny being drafted as a 1st-round pick. You got Chris Carson there and somebody else there. I don't know, maybe DJ Dallas. I can't quite remember. But, you know, Chris Carson won that job. Rashad Penny didn't get hurt early. Chris Carson beat him out. So now with Rashad Penny, what comes around goes around. Rashad Penny knows his offense. He knows how to take care of his body because Adrian Peterson told him. Go look that up, guys. Adrian Peterson showed Rashad Penny how to take care of his body. Now that that's going on, Rashad Penny should be getting most of the workload, 75% of the workload. I believe Kenneth Walker will have his games and he will get some work. But it's not going to be because Rashad Penny's out there on the field and he's not playing good. It's going to be because of Rashad Penny injury if he come in and take this workload. So I love Rashad Penny, guys, with a Pete Carroll offense. Pete Carroll loves Rashad Penny. That's like his stepson. So he want to see Rashad Penny do well. So why would he let Kenneth Walker take his goal line carries as long as Penny's not fumbling or missing blocks or anything like that, right? And Kenneth Walker can come get this pass game. But I don't know. Rashad Penny's not bad in the passing game either. We just haven't seen him be used like that. So we got to wait and see, guys. But yeah. So, guys, let's move on to my final guy, guys. My final guy. And I'm big on this guy. I've been huge on him since he came in the league. And it's Antonio Gibson. Now, listen, I understand what's going on. I'm not trying to champion him. I still believe in him. And I'm stashing him on all my dynasties. And I'm buying low on him. But Antonio Gibson, guys, his talent alone, you got to get him. You got to get him as a 0 RB target because everybody's going to fade him. And you go like, what? Wait a minute. I'm in the 4th round and Antonio Gibson is here? I might take that. That's a guy that I feel is a 0 RB target. I'm coming out and I'm like, oh, my God, I won this. Like, this is tremendously for me to fade up running back and get Antonio Gibson. I don't think Brian Robinson is going to come in and they're going to sit Antonio Gibson on the bench for 4 carries. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think J.D. Kids is going to come in and be Alvin Kamara. These guys can get a roll, but when Antonio Gibson is taking balls 50 yards to the house, 40 yards to the house, That's what Antonio Gibson can do. That's why you drafted Antonio Gibson. You didn't draft Antonio Gibson because he had 500 carries in college. You drafted Antonio Gibson because he had the most yards per catch and carries in college. Every time he was touching the ball, it was going for 6. So we've seen it in Washington. He can bust long runs. I remember Buffalo with the first game of the season. I think he had like a 70-yard run of reception. So listen, guys, Antonio Gibson is still a great phenom. You pick him up, even especially in Dynasty. And this video is not really about Dynasty, but there are 0 RB targets. But in Dynasty, I hope Washington don't play him and let him go to somewhere. Let Kansas City pick him up when they drop Clyde. Let one of these top offenses drop their pick Antonio Gibson up because Washington said he fumbling or whatever they want to say. Uh-oh. So, guys, I'm not going to hold you up on this video. Guys, make sure you go sign up for my OnlyFans, too, guys. And when I say OnlyFans, I'm not taking off clothes. No, on my OnlyFans, guys, I've got listener leagues. It's a great platform, and I'm available for you. I love the personableness. Like, if you want to hit, hey, TD, who should I play? I got 10 minutes to go for the game. I can see that, and I can hit you up. Or you can hit me up a day before. Hey, TD, I got a question. That's what that platform is for. So, guys, that's why I'm doing OnlyFans. Don't think that I'm doing something weird over there. Also, guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting-edge content. Yes, the majority of my content is cutting edge. I have to go safe sometimes just to give a balance. So don't come on a safe video and put a thumbs down talking about I'm talking safe. You at the wrong party, bruh. I talk. I'm talking about like sleepers. I don't talk about no consensus. So, guys, thank you for tuning in to Fantasy Good Sports. Peace.